Welcome to Bradenton, Florida. On today's video, we're going to see if the new immigration law in the state of Florida has made any difference on the streets. I honestly don't want to be here. It's not a video I want to make, but we're here, and this is the topic of today's video. We're going to be in the Hispanic neighborhoods to see how, if anything, has changed when it comes to the Hispanic neighborhoods. And honestly, I don't like the vibe out here today. But you can see people do just kind of live in what's left over of this business. I mean, cardboard, mattresses, possibly gotta be careful where you walk. Let's see if there's any needles. Sure enough, you can see right here, that's part of a needle right there. So definitely there is some signs of use here. What I've already noticed in this neighborhood, like just right off the bat, is that as soon as the Hispanic community that was here started to leave, that homeless people from other parts of Bradenton moved into here. This is a really dangerous neighborhood. I know Bradenton, I show you guys the beaches and I show you guys all the good things, but believe me, here in Bradenton, there are some absolutely horrendous neighborhoods. And I honestly don't even want to be here making this video today. The only reason I'm out here doing it is because you guys want to know what the Hispanic community is going to look like now with these new laws. Be careful here. With these new laws and changes that are taking place, how are they going to affect the Hispanic communities? And you can see there's literally, well, that. I try not to show the bad parts of Bradenton because I live here and all. But, you know, with this new law taking place, you guys want to know how are these communities going to fare now. If you're not familiar with the law, it's a new law, SB1718, which is going to require, it's going to make life impossible for illegal immigrants here in Florida. So a lot of them are leaving to other states. A lot of them left for Georgia, Pennsylvania, California, where they're going to make more money. You can see there is a food truck over there that's still selling food, a taco truck. And let's get out here and explore. And again, I've never really felt this uneasy making a video. I would much rather be on the beach, metal detecting or swimming on the beach, but this is the type of garbage you guys like on YouTube. All right, guys, so let's explore this neighborhood in Bradenton that is predominantly Hispanic and kind of see what it looks like now with this new law compared to usual. It evidently looks a lot emptier. I guess a lot of these businesses might even have to close if they can't find new customers. Of course, the vast majority of Hispanics in Florida are legal, so it doesn't affect every single person. It does affect a lot of the ones that are illegal, like the ones from Guatemala. You can see this area has a lot of Latin businesses, and I think one of the biggest problems in Hispanic neighborhoods in Florida is the saturation of the same type of businesses: tire shops, taco trucks. It's just a saturation of the same businesses over and over again, which I think is not even healthy to begin with. Today is a Saturday. It is the first day that this law is implemented, and this area, even on a Saturday, is usually really packed and busy. Kind of looks really kind of dead today. Doesn't look very packed. It looks kind of dead and slower pace than usual. Nice truck. So it does feel eerily empty. I really didn't want to make this video today, but Katie's just egging me on about it. She says, you gotta go out there and do it. You gotta go out there and do it. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. This plaza is usually really busy, even on a weekend. And as you can see, it's completely empty. If you watch my videos in this neighborhood, you know this plaza stays packed during the weekends. There's a Haitian restaurant here, but there's nobody. I mean, this parking lot is quite literally empty. And there are some people hanging out over here. Not sure if they're from the neighborhood or because there's a bunch of people hanging out here, but it doesn't really seem like a lot of them might just be homeless people. Yeah, they're American. So one of the weirdest things that happened here is like as soon as the Spanish people left, like a bunch of homeless people from other neighborhoods moved in. You can see there's a lot of homeless people here. Like this would usually be packed with Spanish customers, and now like all you really see are homeless people that are American. So it seems like the homeless people moved in right off the bat, which is really bad. I mean, that's the last thing you want, is for a whole bunch of homeless people to move in your neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood has always had homeless people, but I noticed like in the last, like as soon as they announced that law, but what's left behind now, it used to be people, this would be packed on a Saturday, people getting groceries and stuff. Well, there's no customers here right now. All the customers are gone. But what you have is a lot of homeless people. And that is kind of odd how, you know, last time I was here about a month ago, this was all in and out people buying stuff, a very busy shopping center. Now you have homeless people. Here's a guy in a wheelchair. And over here you have about 4 or 5 homeless guys. They all seem to be American. I think all of them are American, actually. Those are all homeless people hanging out vagrantly, fixing their bicycles and stuff. So this is what Bradenton looks like now. It went from a thriving Hispanic community to just basically of what's going on in front of this restaurant. There would always be homeless people in this area, but not in these numbers. So it looks like basically the Latin businesses are going to close down, and where the Latin businesses were, a bunch of homeless people, which I'm already getting a really weird look over here, so I'm going to go ahead and leave. So we're going to go ahead and roll up out here because getting some pretty nasty looks. Go ahead and leave, just leave the area as soon as possible because they noticed me recording, which I knew they would. Actually, I got pretty close, but I wanted you guys to see in which ways this neighborhood changed. I mean, literally, people recently also started to dump garbage everywhere in this neighborhood. So, miren esto, mi gente. No hay nadie aquí en Bradenton, Florida. Las calles están vacías, los negocios están cerrados. Y a donde hace un mes había negocios hispanos abiertos, prosperando, hoy en día solamente están los homeless. What's going to happen to this neighborhood? I mean, only time will tell. I don't know, you know, decent people aren't going to move into this neighborhood. You know, this is a poor neighborhood. Whoever moves into here, you know, are going to be people with criminal records, you know, the like. This isn't exactly, I'm not going to move into here, and I'm paying a lot of rent somewhere else, but it's a poor neighborhood, and it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna be, I mean, only time will tell what's gonna happen here, but I don't think it's gonna become a better neighborhood. It sure doesn't look like it's going in the right direction now. See, this is, they're just moving, they're leaving. There's a lot of people leaving. What you would normally see on this street in Onico, Florida, Bradenton area, on a Saturday would be a lot of cars, a lot of, you know, people, everybody doing their grocery shopping. A lot of homeless people from other neighborhoods moved in here right away. So it's almost like they purposely moved in. You have one person pumping gas. This guy, I think he's working. One person pumping gas, and then a homeless person sleeping outside. If you had been here a month ago, and she's definitely elderly, like it's an elderly woman, where are these homeless people even coming from? Very sad to see this neighborhood like this. Seeing it so lively not that long ago. And you can see there's garbage here, but the problem with this garbage is they don't pick up garbage in the commercial garbage doesn't get picked up by the county, so that's not going anywhere. So I don't really understand what's going on here, but you can see there's a fruit. Oh, there's people living in there? What the crap? It's like a septic pump of some sort. A lot of garbage dumping, actually. Way too much garbage dumping. Being commercial, none of this garbage you see here is going to get picked up because garbage is only picked up from places that are residential. So this garbage here is going nowhere. I'm literally walking casually across 15, guys. Look at this. Nobody. Where are the people? And of course, people dumped truck tires here with garbage. I mean, if anybody right now is going to benefit from this situation, it will be the homeless people who will now be able to live in these abandoned buildings, and there will be more to come. You can see. All right, buddy. Oh well, this is what Bradenton looks like now. Just all types of crap littered out here. This canal, there's gonna be homeless camps around here. Even though it's kind of dangerous because of alligators and snakes and stuff, you can tell people do actually purposely become homeless adjacent to canals in order for them to be able to shower, have access to water. There's definitely people here. I can hear them through the trees. Look at the size of these oak trees. Massive. But this is like an empty lot, and it looks like there's definitely periodic homeless camps up through here. All types of garbage and debris. Lots of garbage. There's a hole here. Okay, so there's homeless camps over there. You can see the people. It's a huge homeless camp right there. Just coming through. Crap, my bad. Coming through. Huge camp right there. Yo, coming through. Alright, smells really bad. Smells horrendous. But all these empty lots here in Bradenton are homeless camps, and this is just one of how many? Hundreds? Look at all the garbage. Wow. Unbelievable. But these are all homeless camps, guys. Like literally, I'm not even trying to find these homeless camps. They're just everywhere. See, there's homeless camps there. And we need to get up out of here like ASAP. This is way too sketchy. This is way too sketchy to be out here. We need to find our car and leave like immediately. Like we just literally randomly picked a spot, started walking around, and there might be, I don't know, 10, 15 homeless camps here. Alright guys, so we're in this little grocery store. I'm gonna get a few little things to support some of these businesses here. Alright guys, look at all the stuff I was able to get for $100. For $100, look at all the stuff I got. All this for $100. Water, drinks, bunch of soda. And here we go, guys. There's 1, 2. I think there's at least 2 sleeping in front of this business here. How many of those people that we've seen homeless today in Bradenton do you think Monday morning are going to go take the jobs? How many of those people? Beautiful cars. Beautiful, beautiful. A ver, mi gente, dígame. What do you guys think? How many of those people that we've seen homeless today in Bradenton Monday morning are going to go take the jobs that were left behind in landscaping and roofing? How many? 1, 2. How many of them you think before Monday are going to find a pipe? More than 1 or 2, huh? This is beautiful right here, guys. Look at this Chevy Silverado. Squatted on the reps. Thing is gorgeous, and it's red. Beautiful, beautiful trucks, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm a sucker for squad trucks, man. Beautiful. All right, guys, that's it right here. What's up, Bobby?